Oh, hey guys, before the video starts, I'm going to be live on twitch.tv/Olexa stream in just 1 hour from the time this video releases, which means that you probably can go there right now and see me live and talk to me and hang out and have a good time. We're going to be playing a bunch of games that have a relation to me dying, so you should come by, hang out, gonna be fun, gonna be a disaster for sure. It's the second of our charity streams. The first charity stream we did in the month of December, we raised over $1,100, which was amazing, and I'm looking forward to hopping back in and raising some more money for charity. So come on over, either after you finish this video or right now as you're listening to this little blurb of voice. Come on by, gonna be a good time. Enjoy the rotation streak video. Ho ho ho. Oh, hello there everybody, welcome on back to rotation streak. We're playing as the Forgotten today. Forgotten's a good guy, newest character in the game, so to speak. Here's your seed for you. 8Q DW ends. Hopefully this isn't the ends of our streak, but feeling good today. Feeling good. It's a beautiful Tuesday, normal recording time slot for Tyler, just in the afternoon instead of the late night with Tyler time frame. Gonna be real with you. It's been a little while since I've played as the Forgotten, and I mean that sincerely. It's been probably months since I played as this guy. That's a little bit ago, in case you were unaware of how long several months is. But I'm pretty confident. The Forgotten is an interesting character, obviously, because it takes away the main component of Isaac as a whole, which is ranged combat. You know, Isaac is a game where pretty much everything is ranged combat. This is pure melee. Now, of course, you can switch to the other dude, Moxie's Paw. I don't actually like Moxie's Paw. And Orbital does actually, it does benefit us as the Forgotten, but I mean, that's a crappy Orbital, so I don't really care about it. And I don't really care about Sprinkler because it's just not very good in general. But having a character that is pure melee offers, well, it offers some troubling scenarios for us, is I guess the best way of me putting it. It does require you to... It's a character that requires you to be good at the game. I mean, you're not going to be necessarily... I mean, there are some very good Forgotten synergies, but you're not necessarily going to be carried. Wow, dude, that's like so bad. I mean, that's at least good. It's hard for me to turn that down and be like, this is a bad item here. It's a good item. It's difficult to be good at the Forgotten, once again, if you don't know enemy patterns, if you don't know... if you don't have ways to maximize parts of your run. And this is insanely good, by the way. Eternal Heart gives us another Bone Heart on this floor now. And keep in mind, this guy can only have 6 HP, but the Bone Hearts, in general, are a little bit more HP than you initially would think. So, as a whole, I mean, we are more than set on this one. And you clearly don't want to lose your Devil Deal here shortly, but I don't really think that's going to be an issue. I don't really think you take Anarchist Cookbook, as it's not very good. And then you move on with your day here. I hope you guys are having a good one today. I'm having an okay day. It's the beginning of finals week for me, which means I'm crazy stressed out, crazy busy, crazy dying inside. Luckily, I have a good backlog of videos, so I mean, this video won't come out for damn near another week, which is really good because when you only have a week of finals, I have this video done, I come back, and then I actually have time to record a lot of stuff. But, yeah, I'm a little stressed. It would really irk me. Let's do it like this. I really, I don't want to lose as the Forgotten. Now that we've passed up the Lost and the Keeper, I'm kind of at a, I don't want to lose at all, unless it's a modded character. I think that modded characters are totally acceptable. You know what? I will do this. It's Brimstone. Okay. You know what? I mean, I can get down with it. It doesn't really change anything, so to speak, as the Forgotten. Obviously, the soul, if/when we switch to him, which I'm not going to do often. I'm going to tell you that right now, dude. This is real damn good. I can be happy with this. We got one of the fun synergies, as the Forgotten, which, to me, when I can have fun synergy and Brimstone in the same sentence, I mean, that's a win-win in general for me. But, yeah, the range on it is horrible. If we can somehow start to, like, really crank up our range, we're going to see this start to spiral out of control a little bit. But, I mean, this is as good a start to a run as humanly possible. In terms of the future of the streak, I think we're probably safe on the next run, unless it's a real garbage can run, which it could be. It's just we haven't had a lot of pure garbage can runs. Now, I think the mod pack helps to ensure we don't get any of those super garbage can runs. Say super garbage can one more time, Tyler. I think we're good playing as the Olexa character. Then it goes into the Revelations characters, and I'm going to be honest, that's where I'm worried. But we may or may not, probably not, do the floors for the Revelations characters. Yeah, I'm going to set it so that Karen starts in the basement, just because, yeah, there goes our Devil Deal and a Lost Bone Harta, which we're not at all happy about. You can set it so that Karen starts in the basement instead of on Glacier, and we have it currently set to that just because by the end of our Revelation series, that's what we were doing anyway. Just because, like, it's real friggin' hard if you don't, so we'll probably do that for the streak as well. I just think it's fair. Wow, I actually can't hit that guy. Die, please, thank you. And then you, and then you, alright. Here. Thank you. Might as well just fight the boss. Did we go through our item room? I don't think so. So you know what? Let me go find that first. And honestly, the shop is also of value here. My voice decided to crumble into a billion pieces. You know what that means? It means that Tyler needs a little bit of water. Obviously, that's a very good shop right there. More options is a stellar item. The ability to really give us a lot of benefit in our item rooms, and obviously we haven't found the item room on this floor yet, so we will get the benefit of more options right here soon, hopefully right here. Wow, I'm gonna be real, did not expect a magnificently large room. You know what? Go nuts, kid. Start to destroy these little fools. I don't need the charge because there's one right here. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're a beautiful soul. Come in here. What do you got? Judas and Shadow. Yeah, I mean, we take it. I don't think we necessarily go all in on that right now. To be fair, I'd love to. If I was playing alone, here's what I would do if I wasn't recording a video. 100% I'd be killing myself as quickly as possible in order to become Thank Judas. But since we don't play as the Forgotten often, and we're on a run, we're like, Forgotten's pretty damn good right now. Our rate of fire leaves a little bit to be desired, but good damage, and obviously the Brimstone is pretty fun. Plus, if we respawn, we're just going to be Brimstone. It'll be Brimstone with a lot of damage, but I don't know. I'm not overly attached to the idea. I think that we're kind of perfectly fine as is on this run. We also, I need to start using the soul a little bit more. I mean, curse rooms are essentially... Wow, dude, this is a tough one. I think you go... Look, in the perfect world, we definitely take the relic, but Haemalacria is... Oh my god, this rate of fire, dude. Okay, so, like, this was a really bad idea. It's a decent synergy, but are you seeing the charge? Like, it actually takes 16 millennia in order for this thing to charge. Hey, Papa Fly, do me a favor. Don't shoot your weapon. It's an arms race. We're not actually shooting. It's a Cold War, man. Okay. Well, I mean, this run just got more interesting now, at least. Because we, all of a sudden, have a really, really garbage can run. Because while the damage is good, I mean, we're dealing damage every, like, 16 years, give or take. I know I said millennia before. It's a little less than millennia, but it's still horrible. Like, detrimentally bad, horrible. But that's okay. You know, I'm a simple man. I don't need much. Just give me, weird, wacky brimstone. You gave me some golden bombs. I'll take those and take them to the bank. I want to try and track where I need to charge this thing to in order to get it to activate at least, like, and activate a normal forgotten thing. I kind of wish that I, like, launched a brimstone shot into the air with this, and then it came down and did the brimstone splatter. You son of a gun, you. You were very close to ruining my day. Ruin my day. Ruin my day. Ruin my day. It seems like about quarter of the way full, I can pop it to unleash a strike. I mean, that was pretty close to quarter of the way full, and then didn't get it there, but we'll figure it out. I mean, this is a room that Tyler is not a fan of in the slightest, you son of a gun. I knew it was gonna happen too. Ow, dude. This is the worst room. Okay. Devil Deal Chance is, real friggin' shot. Let me tell you that. But that's okay. I mean, look, we might just end up dying, and then the Judas' Shadow question is no longer a question to be had. It's just a, hey, we have to do this because we've died. Yo, a tears up. Thank you. It's barely gonna affect us. If I'm being real with you. -4 on our tiers is... I just realized we could have popped our spacebar item in any of those rooms before. Would have been good. We're moving quickly through this one. 10 minutes in on the depths. I mean, this is prime boss rush material. I don't think that... I mean, at least unlikely. Not the secret room. Okay. Unlikely that you find a teleport card just like out of the blue. If we start really going all in on looking for one, then I guarantee that, you know, bombing every skull, stuff like that, we can end up finding one, but I don't necessarily think I care enough to do that. You take too many hits, dude. I'm very angry at you. Would have been really funny if that was a telepills, but indeed it wasn't. Spare change. That's not too bad, actually. While we don't have anything else, you might as well... It's going to pay for itself if we even bring it into the next floor. Into the shop on the next floor. Plus, we can get a Spirit Heart from going to a Devil Deal, which hopefully we get here. I mean, if we don't, then once again, I've botched something way up. And this should be our boss fight. Yeah, okay. Annoying room, but not something we can't handle. I'm mad I missed. I'm super mad I missed. Thank you. Pop that, please. There's our full HP back. Bombs. No bombs, but money. Okay. Let's fight the cage. This should go real swiftly. Because of our little friend here. Stay away from that crap. And you are crazy dead. That went super well. Mom's undies, not great. And Shade, not great. Let's go find our item room. Keep in mind we get two choices because of more options, and that's a blessing in disguise. Let me tell you that. 2 items is way better than 0 items. What in the hell is this disaster room? If only we could get like diplopia or something from the shop. I mean, that would be beautiful then. This is also beautiful. I like getting a nice little challenge room here. Maybe we can get... We need consumables, so that's why I'm thrilled to receive one. Come on, come on. Give me consumables. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is very good. Golden Skull is a very good item. We will hopefully never really actually activate those, because that means losing a good amount of bone hearts. Okay, well, what did I say, I guess? When he said, I hope to not lose them, I actually meant, please, lose them immediately. How'd you know? You sweet prince. Clearly, boss room, oh, that still works pretty well. Clearly, our item room is going to be over here somewhere. Is right here. Thank you very much, Donkey Shay. Which is thank you in some language. Purple puffball. Chance to shoot a purple mushroom. Go for it. Does it affect the Forgotten? Probably not, if I'm being real with you. 3 keys for infinite keys. Would have been nice pretty much any other time on this. Okay. Yo, I don't know what that's doing, but I love every second of it. That was beautiful. Do we get, like... I mean, we're gonna see how this goes here. We might have just found, like, a super game-breaking synergy. Or something. Maybe, you know what? You gotta check the card. You gotta check the card. It's a teleport card. Okay. So, Boss Rush is officially in action, and we will be... basically beelining it there. There's no reason to go to your item room beforehand. There's no reason to go to your shop beforehand. Just do all that crap after your time limit is done. Although you also got this here. Damn, dude. It's a good room. I feel like if you had the teleport card, though, now we can do that room. Okay, this has started again. It's interesting. It's interesting. I don't know necessarily what spurs it doing that, but I would like it if it spurred it doing that all of the time forever. If that's not too much to ask, can you just do it every tier I shoot? Because that would be, boy, that would be something. Yeah, there we go again. It spirals off, man, and it just keeps on gumming, and it won't stop coming. Fed to the rules and it hit the ground running. It didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. Because there's so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. You know what they say. Okay, we will die if we get hit one more time. So do me a favor. Hamalakra Hakwa. Oh my god, dude. It is popping off in here. It's a very, very strange run, I will say. Okay, we're dead. So now we're Judas. Which, I mean, this is still really good, right? We're not the Forgotten anymore. Rest in peace. Gone but never forgotten. But our run is very, very good. So it's hard for us to really be mad. There's not a whole lot that is ever going to stop us on this one. I played poor up to that point, but that's also a case of Tyler hasn't played the Forgotten in a while, and melee damage, it can take a toll on you for figuring out what the hell you're doing. So, people spam their Fs in chat, for sure, and to some extent, I believe I deserve them. But in the rotation streak, it ain't about whether or not you can finish as the Forgotten. It's about whether or not you can finish as whoever. It's about whether or not you can win a run. If you can win a run, you are set. And I mean, we have won a good amount of runs in a row now. Hence the word streak. Sinus infection is crazy good, and also will be crazy good for us here. Because any of the shots that split out of Hamalakria now have a chance to give that action. I like that a lot. I think, well, you know what? You do this, and you do that, and then you say happy birthday because we now get ourselves, you know what? Sure, why not? Get a Pandora's box as well for extra money. Pays for itself, and that allows us to buy something else. We've now spurred this crap in here. Use a bomb, please. Shops have been so good, dude. The peel does nothing. Blank card obviously has very positive implications, and I think that we've reached a point on this run where we really don't need anything from Pinking Shears. It was very good early on. I want to continue to sing its praises, but Blank card has the ability to do some game breaks, as we know. I hated that because I had no idea which Brim Beam was mine and which was his. I also would like that chest. The possibility at a Cricket's Head here would just make our Brimstone into the melt category. It's already like high damage Brimstone, but a melt category Brimstone would be top tier for us. We have to be nearing the boss fight, right? Also, probably the worst I've played in a while. Butter is not good. Here's Mom. Pretty much a rip immediately. Yeah. It's hard to argue with that. We'll go to the chest because there's nothing really stopping me from doing so. Laser Mine shoots a pink laser at nearby hostile tiers and enemies. Okay. It won't be that good because of our rate of fire. Stigmata is damage. The soul is most likely what we're going for here. I see no reason why I wouldn't take the soul. It's HP and it's just good in general. Push away shots, etc., etc. It's a good run, chat. It's a quick run, but it's a good run. It's not a very hushable run because we don't necessarily... Is this our secret room? We don't necessarily... It's not our secret room. We don't necessarily want to fight Hush with Brimstone ever. That tends to be a little bit of an annoying thing to do. It takes a little while. Plus, with our rate of fire, it's not a very good Brimstone for Hush. You know, if you've got a quick Brimstone, then sure. If you're firing at the same rate that you would Tears, then, I mean, it doesn't really matter. But for our sake here, and for the sake of you enjoying the run, I think that Hush is not a good idea, or else we're going to be here for another 16 years. And look, we've mentioned a lot of different year formats in this video, but 16 is a bad amount of years. For some of you, that's as long as you've been alive. For others, it's longer than you've been alive. For others, you're going, oh, damn, I wish it was back to that again. Instead, I'm, 35 and have no will to live. And that's unfortunate for you. You should find a will to live. Find something you enjoy doing. Find something you're passionate about. Go for it. I tried to, so as a content creator, somebody that speaks to you on a regular basis, even though you don't know me personally. I mean, some of you I have made connections with at this point, either through the Discord or in the comment sections, on Twitter, in streams, etc. I can consider us to be acquaintances in this world. So I want to kind of exclude you guys from this conversation, but those of you that don't know me, you still, I'll get comments that are like, hey, I look up to you. You have a good work ethic. I aspire to have the kind of success that you do, things like that. And while I may tend to disagree with some things you say, I take that kind of stuff to heart in the way of being a role model, so to speak. I don't want to be stuck in a situation where, I cheat on my wife and then people, I mean, this is purely hypothetical because for one, I'm not married, and two, I'm really not planning on cheating on Anna ever. But, it's one of those scenarios where when a kid looks up to a content creator and then said content creator does something, really bad, you don't really want the kid to have to make that moral judgment of, and I suppose that's not even the right way to word it, because in a lot of ways, it's fine for a kid to have to make a moral judgment, but you don't want it to be where you have that realization that somebody that you've looked up to and you thought was something was actually something completely different. You know, and I'm going to use this example loosely, okay? Because I don't believe this to be the case. I think it's a situation of culture and time. But like when PewDiePie said the N-word in one of his videos, and a lot of people freaked out and they were like, PewDiePie's racist. I don't think that PewDiePie's racist, but a kid who doesn't know any better, you know, and has looked up to PewDiePie, and I'm using this purely hypothetically because I'm not positive. There's a lot of things to look up to PewDiePie for, except for his incredible amount of charity that he does and stuff like that. You know, the guy's a good dude in general. It's just his content's a little, I'm not sure if that's something you look up to, so to speak. Although I think he's been chiller recently. Look, I know nothing about the guy, really. I'm just using it as a hypothetical, so do not call me out and be like, PewDiePie's racist or PewDiePie's not racist. I don't care if the guy is racist or not. He's here for my sole example that I am displaying here. I don't want it to be that a kid has to then come to the realization that one of his role models is actually a bad person. You know? Where was I going with this? It was actually like completely different from what I'm talking about right now. What I'm saying is that I try to be a role model to people and give them somebody to look up to and hopefully, you know, give advice. And whether or not my advice is good in the slightest, which like 99.95% of the time, my advice is going to suck because I've only been on this earth a couple of years. I don't know everything there is to know about everything, you know? But I can still give advice on certain things. I can still display my experiences to you. Are we really going to do Hush with 3 HP? The answer is no. I mean, that's literally a death sentence. And we are too far along on this streak for me to do stupid things like that. Also, I mean, speaking of stupid things like that, a little bit irritated that I managed to get hit right here. We do have like 2 HP. We need to be a little bit cautious here. I'm a little bit intrigued with blowing up pots. I mean, I don't know why I would be. Pots really can't do anything of value for us. But, it's okay. This is very good. And we will roll this until the end, pretty much. Every battery charge we get, every step you take, I'll be missing you. We will be getting a soul heart. As every 4 rooms, a soul heart is actually technically better than the relic at this point, which we could have gotten earlier on this run. Because the relic is not every 4 rooms. It's every like, it's a random amount of set rooms. I am a little bit PO'd that you teleported me away from my rune, and now I'm going to waste 1 room's worth of stuff here. Also, can I mention that sinus infection has really not been that great for us? Which is surprising. Kind of thought it was going to be better. But that's okay. Hello, Ghosty Boys. There's a lot of Ghosty Boys. Ghosty Boys in the club getting tipsy. Come on. Bang. Yeah, I mean, sure. I do... This spore thing is a unique item. I'm really, really intrigued by it. I still don't know if it's good with anything but Brimstone here. Now, I think that Brimstone is an extreme example of how well it can work. But I don't necessarily think that you're going to get this same kind of absolute annihilation reaction out of this purple spore item in the future. Obviously, we'll probably get it again, and we'll be able to make another judgment about it sometime in the future. I suppose sinus infection, it is doing damage, so I can't be too angry about it here, but it's not really doing to the caliber of damage that I am used to with sinus infection. Because the thing with sinus infection, it's like poison from Slay the Spire, okay? You gotta stack, you know, 1 poison ain't gonna do much. 1 sinus infection tier ain't gonna do much. It's when you start stacking them that's when things really start to pop off. Okay, immunity to spikes and creep and a speed up. We need a speed up, so that's fine. It's a massive speed up, okay. Green contact. Some of Isaac's tiers spawn with homing. I mean, that's crazy good for us. And then Ouija board and shard of glass are just okay. So occasionally getting some homing will be good if it actually works with what we got here. We also, I think we got a tears up, and I don't really know why, but I'm gonna roll with that. Either that, or I'm just not used to it. It doesn't appear like the homing does anything with Brimstone, though. That's a little bit unfortunate. Obviously, homing on our Brimstone would have been a top tier synergy for this run, but we didn't need it. I mean, this was a run that, despite us never, it's actually worth it to do that now and get the greater chance at the homing tiers because it scales with luck. This was a run that, despite never having more than like 5 hearts on this run, I don't think that anyone ever had a question of whether or not we were going to win this one, which is a little bit of an interesting scenario. Obviously, we did not finish it as the Forgotten. Oh, whoop-de-doo. Sad day. We finished it instead with Judas' Shadow for like the 4th run or something like that during this streak, which a lot of people may find cheesy, but I mean, when you're somebody that enjoys Judas' Shadow like me, it's hard for me to sit and be mad. I'm just here to play Isaac and talk about my opinions on life, which, like I said, 99.99% of the time, totally wrong. Let's go find the boss fight, get this crap on the road. Something I would really, yeah, you know what? This is a weird enough thing that I'm happy to have it. One thing that I would really love to get, how about you give me a sweet, sweet dad's key here at the end and allow me to go fight Mega Satan? And by that I mean we will be calling it quits for the run, because here's our boss fight. We have piercing Haemolacria or something right now. I don't like that in the slightest. Pop this, almost at full HP on the run. We got a tears up by walking into this room. I don't understand why, but it is what it is. Most of these tears can't even hit me, and you are dead as a doorknob. That's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, hit a like on the video. Helps me out a ton, because I get to see whether or not you actually enjoyed it or not. And most of the time that actually allows me to do some analytics on what I should post on the channel and things of that kind. But thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.